I am Mother Jennifer, and this is my YouTube channel. Welcome! Okay, so today what we have on our table, I'll be talking on 5 routines, tested and trusted, like 5 routines to help students overcome academic laziness and procrastination. So, stay tuned. These 5 routines that I'll be making known are the routines that I have actually used throughout my academic journey, and they can be trusted. So one on my list is creating a study schedule. Setting a specific study schedule helps you stay organized and focused, thereby reducing that tendency or the likelihood of you procrastinating. Oh, I didn't read that today. I'll read it tomorrow. It helps you to reduce that tendency. See, have you ever woken up and you don't have any plan? You just see it will get dark, and at the end of the day, when you ask yourself, what have I done today? And you'll be like, I've not done anything meaningful. So setting a specific study schedule helps you to have in mind, okay, I want to study this part, I want to study this thing, and before you know, it keeps ringing in your mind. Even when you want to forget, you just see yourself achieving it at the end of the day. Why? Because it's already written down. You have created for yourself that schedule, and so it keeps ringing a bell in your mind. Number 2 is breaking down tasks into smaller steps. My dear, you can't read it all alone. You can't read it one day, like you can't read all of it. Yes, I do not even read all my textbook a day. Yes, you can't. Breaking down assignments or tasks into smaller manageable size, can make it less overwhelming and easier to start. Imagine if I know that, okay, this particular book, I have to finish this big book. See, even starting becomes a problem for me. Why? Because I keep imagining how much time it will take me to finish it up. But imagine me setting up time that, okay, for this particular book I intend to read, I'll read chapter 1 of it, then the next day I'll read chapter 2 and all of that. It will help me achieve that goal of actually reading this book at the end of the day. Why? Because it has been set into smaller, manageable size. So please, do not set everything at once. You can't read it all. Number 3, set specific goal. Do you know, setting specific and clear achievable goals can provide you with motivation and a sense of purpose. Yes. And it also helps you combat laziness. See, if your goals are unrealistic, like it's in reality you cannot achieve that, then my dear, you are actually wasting your time. When it comes to setting specific goal, be very specific and time bound. Yes. For example, as a student, imagine my exam is coming up March. Setting up a timetable for myself, then I would say, okay, before the end of February, I should have finished reading. Maybe I have 5 courses: 413, 412, 411, 416, 417, and that I'm actually relating to first. I'll go back to the first one I said create a study schedule where you have each day, each time for a particular course you intend to read. So doing all of this before March, when your exam comes up, you see yourself achieving that set goal. You see yourself writing the exam and coming out in flying colors. So when it comes to setting goals, do not be very unrealistic with yourself. You know what you can do. You know how you can achieve. Some persons, that's why it's good to know yourself. Some persons can actually set goals, and within January, they can actually be done with this book. But some persons, no, it will take you 2 months. So do not follow or copy others while setting your own goal, because you are yourself. You are different from another person. So identify what works for you and go with it. Number 4, eliminate distraction. Social media. One biggest distraction, honestly. I battled with that as well. So you see, creating a study environment that is free from social media, TV and noise can improve your concentration and reduce that temptation to procrastinate. Because once you start watching, okay, let me flip. I'm looking at this. Before you know, my dear, you will not read at the end of the day. You just hear something, tomorrow I'll read. I'll read it tomorrow. You see, at the end of the day, it will help you. Social media, TV, noise, put them when you want to read. Then you see, they will help you procrastinate a lot. So do away with them and achieve that goal of reading. 5, the last one. Reward yourself. I do this a lot. I don't fail to reward myself. When I got back home, I was saying I was going to read one particular book during the holiday period. And I said if I was able to achieve it, then I'll get myself this lip gloss. Which I did, because I've been longing to buy a lip gloss for myself, but I attached it. I actually tied it down to a specific goal. If I do this, then I'll get myself one. And which I did, and I have it here. And also, other times, I told myself if you could achieve a particular, because I was reading, that was 3, 2, 7. I said if I could read it, then I would actually take pictures. Then I did. I took one picture, I took another one, and that was how I kept taking and all of that, you see. And do you know these pictures? I actually keep them close to me so that it will remind me of how I have successfully fulfilled those promises I made to myself by rewarding myself with what I said I was going to reward myself with. And also, I had to make this where I had to put my pictures. I said, okay, I was studying, so I was like, okay, I don't have time for any distraction. Then I said, okay, if I was able to do study a particular material, that I would actually have time to create this for myself, which I did. So here I just stuck all of my pictures there. So this is what I do. I just stuck all of my pictures inside of it. So you see, do not fail to reward yourself. It goes a long way to incentivize productivity. Yeah. So always reward yourself whenever you're able to achieve specific goal. It can be little, or it can be at the end of the goal, or it could be as you progress. Like if you read a day, you can get yourself sweet, chocolate, and all of that. So I hope these tips was useful and it was worthwhile your time. Thank you for staying with me to the very end. I love you, and I just want to see all of you become successful readers and also leaders. Readers are leaders. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and do not forget to drop your comments. Bye.